If you draw back on my experience of, considering a career in accounting, spending a day or two at least with a person that in a career that you are interested in is an excellent idea, because that told me that accounting wasn't for me. And then working in the ER and seeing the ER doctors and other healthcare professionals, that showed me that that was a career I was interested in. So I think you got to really put in the time to see exactly what that person does in the career that you're potentially seeking. I had a neighbor who was kind of like my childhood idol, and he was an accountant, so I figured I'd want to be an accountant. And then I shadowed him at work for one day and realized not enough people interaction, and not enough things to do, not enough excitement. So then I ended up getting a job later on in the emergency room, and that kind of spurred me towards a career in healthcare. I love surgery. The reason I chose OBGYN is because you get to do surgery, and you also have this, it's a unique specialty because you have continuity with your patients. You can see a patient when they deliver their babies, you can keep seeing them once a year, and maybe eventually do their hysterectomy. So you may see that patient for 20, 30, 40 years, and even possibly other members in that family when their children start having children. So I love that continuity. I love the variety, surgery, clinic, delivering babies. And delivering babies I still find to be a very moving experience, even after, probably close to 800-900 deliveries now. You still find it to be a moving and gratifying experience.
So what are some things you have sacrificed to get where you are now?
You could have more immediate gratification, I guess, of finishing high school and going straight into some career, but you have to sacrifice those years of, you're sacrificing years when you're in the prime of your life, and you have to really become good at delayed gratification, meaning you're going to incur a lot of student debt if you go to medical school or graduate school, or undergraduate too. You're forced to get into debt. So I've still got large amounts of loans. I think I finished medical school and residency with about $350,000 of student loans. So you have to realize that it's going to take several years to pay those back.
Pursuing a career, what were some fears?
You know that if you have a bad outcome, somebody else has to live with that. So whether it's a surgical complication or a baby is delivered that has a complication during delivery, or even a genetic defect, something that family has to live with. Not all of that is in your control, but those are my fears, that bad outcomes. I think you have to work hard, definitely. Like I said, I probably procrastinated some studies a little bit too much, spending some all-nighters. Those are days where you just want to fall asleep, or just drop out of school, or fake appendicitis surgery or something like that. Just anything to get out of an exam. But you've got to break it up. You've got to have friends. You've got to have, whether it's supportive family members around you or friends. We played a lot of early morning basketball at the school to help us. I tried to work out, and I was probably in almost the best shape of my life during med school, just because constantly working out and finding that balance. And then again, spending time with somebody that is in a career that you're interested in. Bite the bullet now, put in the time for your education, work hard, and get to that point so that you're not constantly shifting ideas and majors, for several years and years. Try to do as much as you can, as early as you can in life as possible. You put other people first, and that's what happens in my career. Most of the time we have good outcomes as an OBGYN. Hopefully you deliver a healthy baby. So to me, that's success if you can relieve pain and bring a new member into somebody's family, a new life into the world. That's quite an honor to do that.